even start, shall
You start. 'Cause you always complain about how I start.
Okay, welcome back, dear viewers. Episode 5, 6, what are we? 5. Wow, we made it to...
5.
It's not quite double digits, but it's like halfway to double digits.
Yeah.
We've also decided we made a new resolution to stop faffing around for like 10 minutes before and after. We're just going to launch straight into it. We know that's what you want. I don't know what the agenda says. I've forgotten.
Oh.
Let's just launch into it.
All right. Well, the first point you wrote on the agenda says Sam jail.
Did I put that?
Yeah.
I thought
didn't do that.
Oh, I thought you'd put that.
No.
At this point, it's really old news.
But we haven't talked about it, so we probably should.
Sure. Big storm in a teacup.
Yeah.
It's a witch hunt, if you ask me.
The British police being...
I don't want this to be like because I use my government name, it's connected to this podcast, so I don't want to make this like
Where did you use your government name?
my Twitter.
Oh, right.
And my TikTok. I like the TikToks on my personal account and link to the Twitter on the YouTube, which is just my government name.
Have we changed those links?
No,
Oh,
because
then
no
it's
one's
not.
clicking them.
Well,
I'll
then
do
it's
it.
still linked to Blarn.
I'll do it. I'll change it.
Okay.
So because I use my government name, I don't
Yeah.
want to
I don't know why you do that.
I don't want to
but
get like disappeared if I criticize the police.
It's
if
not. You're
if I
not criticizing Russia.
No, if I criticize the Metropolitan Police, I've got family in London. They could like black
It's not Russia.
could come after my brother with a black bag over his head. You know.
I don't think they will.
No, the Metropolitan Police are, as an institution, not good. They're not great.
No, but it would just. It's not racism. It's probably going to be a big
Not really.
faffing around for absolutely nothing.
Is it a bad look? Sure. You shouldn't yell at anyone.
Shouldn't
Or-
throw up. It's not a great look as like I guess like Sam Kerr's viewed to a lot of like kids as like a role model.
She's a role model for like a
And-
lot of little girls and boys.
Yeah. So like
Um,
throwing up in a taxi and then yelling at a cop is not like a great look, but it's
a
also
bad look,
like
but it's such a witch hunt, dude.
any Aussie athlete icon has some kind of scandal like that because that's just how we are.
Not Ricardo.
Yeah, but he's kind of fallen off now, isn't he?
Let's not go there.
But you know, a lot of Aussie athletes, especially when they go overseas, they start acting a fool. So
Yeah, but ultimately, witch hunt. I hope nothing comes of it.
yeah,
I don't know. I don't know what will come of it if we'll get dropped.
just nothing. I
Like-
think a lot of people are not taking it seriously. Only people who are like, it's racism are like hard right-wing conservatives that didn't like Sam Kerr to begin with. So
No.
they're just looking for a reason to actually dislike her.
Yeah, like a lot of the arguments you hear against her are in bad faith.
They're just like now using it as a reason that they can be like, she's rude or whatever, instead of just like no evidence, just vibes.
Yeah.
Which is what a lot of these people I think had. But you know.
No, whole situation's mad,
Mm.
and they should drop it and focus on actual crimes.
I just love how like the like on Twitter and online and stuff how quick like the turnaround was, where it was like when it was first thing that like she was racist before they had revealed what she actually said, everyone was like, oh no, like let's like not agreeing with her. And as soon as it came out, everyone went like, instead of the stupid white bastard came out, everyone went phew, and it started making memes like
Hey, I said wait it out. I said wait it out because I
some
knew
people
there'd
already
be
got
more
on and
to
started
it.
writing their think pieces like
I knew there'd be more to it.
Mm.
Like it crossed my mind that it would just be a white cop. I didn't think it would happen. I thought like it would be outrageous if it was, and then it happened, and I was like, wow,
Wow.
it's the Metropolitan Police get lower and lower. You know, no
Yeah.
depth they can't sink to.
And there's, you know, people actually, you know, being...
I saw a TikTok actually. It was quite funny about like that guy. I don't know if it's guy actually. That cop going back to the station and having to tell all their like officer buddies like, I was abused. I got called a white bastard today.
Most people, if Sam Kerr called them a white bastard, they'd say thank you.
Yeah, definitely.
I personally would.
Myself included.
Anyway, I think that's enough on that.
Yeah. No, I can't see the
Okay, that's
sound
fine
waves.
then. Right, that's fine.
I
then.
do use AI to get rid of it. It'll be fine.
I don't think it will pick up. It's quiet enough. Next point, you wrote Adelaide United.
Adelslade United. What was that? Was that in?
I don't know what you were
Was that
referring
in-
to. I don't know what you wanted to talk about in terms. Well, you've been to a game now. You can talk about
Yeah,
your
they
game day
lost.
experience.
They lost.
Did you have fun?
Yeah, it was nice. I was working at 6 a.m. and it was like 35 degrees and they lost. And then I had to drive 3 hours after with a car with no air conditioning.
Good fun.
But I still enjoyed it.
Mm.
Did I say they lost?
Yes, you said that
Um,
multiple times.
It wasn't good. There was some good goalkeeping.
Mm-hmm.
Goalkeeper was a bit overworked. I've got not much else to say.
We watched.
To be honest, I'm not going to sit here with my borderline overweight BMI and say like, oh, Adelaide are losing because of this, that, and the other reason. Like, I don't know shit about what's not working. I'm not going to pretend I do. Because individually there's like a lot of talent in our team currently, but for whatever
I haven't
reason,
looked into it too deeply because like I'm not super on the pulse about A-League and there's less like discourse about it.
yeah.
But
You
it
definitely
could
have to-
be strategy. It could be that the other teams are just better. Like
You definitely have to go out of your way to find A-League discourse. It doesn't just come to you.
no, and like I only see like a bit of it through like you follow. I follow, you know, Aussies on Twitter who talk about soccer or whatever. I mainly follow them like through Matilda's content, see
Yeah.
their stuff through Matilda's. And when you follow them, then you see a bit of
Yeah.
A-League, but it's not a lot.
Yeah. As we're recording this, we are still second to last. But in a couple of hours, if Canberra beat Wellington, we will go into last. If they don't, we won't. I will probably only edit this a week after we're filming it, so it'll be like very outdated information by the time you hear this.
Because it's like the game's starting in like 20 minutes or something.
But yeah,
We watched that game on Wednesday when they played Wellington. Adelaide played Wellington.
Ian got thrashed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the first half was alright. I think it was only like 1-0 the first half, and then we turned it off
Yeah, basically.
the second half because they just kept getting
Bad
them in
habit,
there.
yeah. If we get too far behind, I'll just turn things off because I do it with AFL as well.
Oh, I leave the WSL on. I like to just suffer through to the end, but
That's valid.
you know, if I've woken up that early, might as well see it through.
I guess because it's more of a commitment.
Anyway,
It's like I wouldn't leave an actual game. I think what I wrote there was probably in reference to this lovely kit, which we now have. You have one, you're just not wearing it. We already spoke about it last time, but yeah,
we now have them.
the fancy kit. Check
Yeah.
it out.
Come on,
I don't
Israel
know if the camera can
Hodgson.
see that.
Come on, Izzy Hodgson.
Very fancy.
I got the goalkeeper one,
Yes.
which is nice. I'll wear it on Friday.
Yeah.
We'll
Yes.
take we'll upload pic. We'll do a vlog.
Little-
Because everyone loved our last vlog.
That's not what a vlog is.
It's a little vlog.
It's not what a vlog is. It was just a little video.
Okay, well, we'll do another.
I enjoyed making that. That
We'll
was
do
fun.
another video because
Yeah.
it went well because everyone was just like, where?
Yeah.
I don't know how we did it. Then I didn't actually like our video.
True.
But
They also don't advertise that they print shirts, do they?
not really.
Like
no.
at all. Like not all of them do. Do you remember we went to the Rebel in Melbourne and asked if they print
Goose
shirts?
chase.
And they were like, huh? Print a
Wild
shirt?
goose chase
Like they-
around Melbourne.
Like they
Went to 3 Rebel and Ultra Football. And we only got 1 shirt printed. We wanted to get 4 done.
the first Rebel in Melbourne we went to,
We had to get on a train to go to Ultra Football, like go out of our way.
the first Rebel we went to, they acted like they'd never come across the concept that you can put numbers on a football
On a
shirt. Like it was like a foreign concept to
Yeah.
them. And then we
They
went
had
to
no clue. And then they sent
others
us to
and-
another one.
and they
Oh my god.
shit myself. I thought that was like
Look who it is, guys. Cameo for the first time
I
ever.
thought
It's
that was
Bella.
a human
No.
coming to judge us.
She's never been in the podcast before.
Yeah, right. Because she never
Every-
wants to hang out with you.
Say hi to Bella. She's floating around. She might come and go. Well, the thing is, they called another store, said they did it, then we went there, and they were like, no.
And they didn't seem to know what we were talking about.
Yeah.
Do you think we went to the wrong store? The one they called
there
was a different
no other store.
think
They said the Melbourne Central, and we went to the one in Melbourne Central. There's
Is
only
Melbourne Central the same as Emporium?
no. There's because we went to both. We went to Melbourne
Yeah.
Central and we went to Emporium.
And they definitely said Melbourne Central,
Mm.
who were then like, yeah, we don't know how many to order.
Mm.
But the Adelaide one would just order whatever you want. They're super helpful. Shout out to
Adelaide Rebel.
Rebel and Adelaide. They're very
the fancy one, not the old one.
yeah, the one on the ground floor
Mm.
with a shoe elevator. They're very very nice staff.
Yes.
Very
Shout out to
friendly.
them. They were good.
But yeah.
Shout out to them like we have any influence over anything. We're not gonna get a Rebel spot out of this.
Sponsor us now. 19 Spotify
Yeah,
followers.
Rebel sponsors the Matildas. I don't think they're gonna sponsor us.
You never know. Not that attitude.
Brand deal. Sniffing around. Anyway, next on the agenda is Olympics.
What about it?
First
As a
Olympic
concept?
Olympic kits.
Olympic kit. Right. I've not been on Twitter that much this week. I've been really busy
Mhm.
because I saw some people were saying that the kit looks Japanesey because of the manufacturer, and then
Well-
some people were saying, "Oh, it's indigenous."
No, okay, so the kit has the indigenous thing on the sleeves, but then the actual manufacturers, because it's Asics, which is a Japanese brand,
Yeah.
said they did a traditional Japanese style
Right.
on it, which everyone was like, "You're making an Australian kit. Why are we doing a traditional Japanese?"
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
I think it would have been better if they continued the indigenous thing.
The pattern on the
whole-
shoulders and the side, it was cool.
I think they should have done that for the whole.
That was a
thing.
cool bit. Generally, don't like it. Not gonna buy it.
No, I mean Asics aren't particularly good at making kits. It's just it happens to be who sponsors the
Yeah.
has the partnership with the Australian Olympic team. So
I didn't much like. I don't know if Asics did the last Olympics,
they
but I
did.
didn't much
It
like
wasn't
that either.
It was pretty ugly.
So it is what it is.
Yeah,
It's a good thing because it means that it's one less thing I need to buy.
they are cheaper than normal, which is I think they're only $80
Right.
or something.
Only.
But and then the Olympics draw has come out.
Yes. Remind
Yeah.
me because I have
Okay.
forgotten.
I forgot.
USA, Germany,
Hang
and
on.
and then it's either Morocco or somebody else. I told you to have this up ready.
I had everything else up but this. I
Right.
forgot. Fuck off. My
Brother,
computer is
now I need
playing
to-
up.
Now I need to keep talking so I don't need to cut all the dead air out in Premiere Pro because I can't be bothered to.
My computer's playing up.
I can't be bothered to edit it, so I'm just going to keep talking about
Googled Matilda.
the draw.
like the. Okay.
Yeah.
No, I'm not ready. Sorry.
I could have found it if I had my phone. If my phone wasn't over there recording.
ABC. Come on, ABC. Yes. All right. So we're in Group B, and got Germany, USA, and either Zambia or Morocco to be decided. It's all right because Germany and USA have kind of fallen off a bit.
A bit. I still think, a bit, but I still think the USA is a big threat.
Could be, but also they'll only have been with their new coach for about a month at that point. So
That's true. Advantage for us.
mhm.
Germany.
I think Germany's actually probably a bigger risk. Well, the thing is, US didn't do that well at the World Cup, did they?
No, but Germany's good.
Germany's alright. They've
we-
been better.
Yeah, they're not like unbeatable
No.
for us. And then is it between Morocco and
Zambia.
Zambia, who I don't know enough about either team. I think Morocco was in the World Cup
Yeah.
at least. You could do worse. We don't have Sweden. We don't have Spain.
I was just glad we didn't get in the group with Spain or
Yeah.
Canada. I think they're the big threats. But it's like there's no England or Sweden 'cause they didn't qualify.
Oh, Sweden's not. Okay.
Yeah.
Have you seen the rankings that came out the other day? How do they calculate those?
It's just, I guess,
Like we're like 12th.
it's points on, any time the international team plays. So it's friendlies, it's...
Is there like an actual structure,
I don't know.
or is it just somebody's doing
I've
it?
never really looked into it.
'Cause like, I know like UFC rankings, it's just like vibes. It's just like what somebody thinks. Somebody's just doing it manually, and I don't think there's any like particular rhyme or reason to it. So I don't know if FIFA is the same. I just don't know why Australia is so low. Like whatever algorithm, if they're using an algorithm,
I
it's
think
a
losing the
stupid
two
one.
games in Canada didn't help.
True.
It's probably just like...
And then
Other-
Lionesses are like now like second or
Yeah.
third after
Mhm.
like failing to get into
Well, they're
the
probably
Olympics.
staying up there since coming runners-up in the World Cup, so...
Mm.
But,
How about those times?
it's only 2:30 for us, like 3 a.m. or 3:30 for
Yay.
most of 3 a.m., 3:30 for most of Australia.
Yeah, none of them were at a good time.
At least some of it will be in the holidays.
Yeah.
So, but it went because will run into August.
Yeah. Well, you've got a good chance of getting out with the group stages. The group stages are weird because for the women at least, more people get out of the group stage than not, Yeah,
it is a bit.
I think the men it's just the top two, but the women it's the top two and then the runner-up and then the third places, the two third places, which means you only end up with 4 teams that don't get through the group stage,
Yeah.
which is the third worst runner-up and all the 3 fourth
Mhm.
place teams.
Yeah.
So it's like you've got a better chance of getting through the group stages than not.
Yes.
And then it's just like, I don't know. And then you've just got like 4 left, so it goes straight to the quarter.
Yeah.
I like our chances.
I think we could be. I think interesting to see how these next 3 friendlies go, and we're going to one.
Yes.
We're actually going.
Yes, finally. Do you think this is the only time like in life we ever get to see them? I bet it is.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Unless we get rich one day, we can go travel.
True. Not in our degrees. Not that much money in it. Well, I get to see half the Tillies because I get to go to see Arsenal. So.
Anyway, but no, I think it'd be interesting to see who they take and how the friendlies go against Mexico in a couple weeks and China in May. But yeah, I think a lot of people freaking out. I think we're going to be alright.
Yeah.
I think we'll at least make it through the group.
Yeah, easily. Just chill out.
Let's
Chill
get a
out-
medal,
chill out,
guys. Anyway, I think that's enough on that. The WSL
What about it?
wrap up of the last week, 'cause there was some interesting stuff and painful stuff.
Arsenal lost. Real bad. And you woke up for it. I was awake anyway.
I did wake up for it. I did fall asleep through a bit of it, but
quite embarrassing.
It was so bad. Arsenal Chelsea 3-1. It was so bad. You watched? Did you went back and watched the highlights because I told you to?
Yeah, it
And
was.
how everyone was just so, you can't even blame like one thing. Everyone was
No.
just so shit. Like
You can't even blame Manu
No.
because
Manu has some good saves in the second
she
half.
had some really good saves. She had. See, of the goals, I have to remember off the top of my head. The first one bounced over her hands. It was a really good attempt, but it hit the tops of her hands and went over the top. That's just because it had a lot of power in. It was just a good kick. Easy mistake to make. The second one, she could have tried. She could have tried harder to get the second one. Third one, I am comfortable calling the third one dumb luck because it was going one way.
Yeah.
You see Manu starts moving. It hits another Chelsea player's leg and then ricochets the other way, and Manu couldn't have doubled back in time. So I'm comfortable calling that third goal that Chelsea got dumb luck. I'm sorry.
It's just but it's just no one on Arsenal looked like they wanted to win.
Yeah.
Everyone was so shit. Even the best ones you can rely on to they will carry, even if the whole team is running around like headless chickens. They were bad.
They
too.
didn't. Yeah, they were all running around like headless chickens.
Yeah, it was just
They
I
had
don't know
no-
what happened.
It was no determination. It was a Chelsea player would approach them and they'd just sort of give up
Yeah.
possession so easily.
Yeah,
It was
it's
there was no drive. There was no fight left. I don't know why. Seeing as Arsenal has handily beaten Chelsea in the past.
Literally 3-1
this
earlier
year.
this season. 4-1. Fuck me.
It's weird.
It's so weird. It's the
don't know what to
same
tell-
team.
Don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, so Arsenal.
So they're out of contention, aren't they?
Very much. But there's still people reporting on the title race is between 3, and everyone's like, no, it's not. It's really not. What was that 0.4% chance of Arsenal winning
Nice.
the title?
Nice.
Good stuff, guys.
Yeah.
Also last week had Aston Villa beat Everton, Man United beat Bristol, Liverpool beat West Ham, Man City beat Brighton, and Tottenham beat Leicester. I watched the Man City game. I've watched the last 2 Man City games. I've been quite enjoying watching Man City play.
Oh no.
They're actually good.
Right. Not
And-
the incoming Man City arc.
Yeah, I know. I'm slowly becoming.
You couldn't get with Mary Fowler, right?
I couldn't.
if that's
get
what
with
this
Mary
is about.
I don't want to get with Mary Fowler.
She doesn't want to get with you. If
She-
that's what this is about.
I'm not trying to get with Mary Fowler.
Oh,
Why would I
no.
try to get with Mary Fowler?
Wait. Do you watch it for the sport?
Yeah, I like Man City. I like the players.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Anyway, no, yeah, they're good. They're
It's,
good, and they're
entertaining to watch because I watch them.
seems like they're more consistent too.
They're just better.
Rasso's not going to go back there, right? And
I
if
can
she
only
does,
hope.
she won't get played.
I can only hope.
She won't get played.
Well, if people leave Man City, Rasso can come back in and
True.
play.
Yeah.
So you never know. But this guy can only hope that this will happen. But I've been enjoying watching them. I watched them last night. The Manchester
Yeah.
Derby. How?
I can never remember.
Because I think they say it differently in England to how we say it. Derby Day. That
Derby.
sounds-
I think Derby, because
Yeah.
Derby is a county, but I
Mm.
think it might be spelled the same,
Yes.
but pronounced differently.
Anyway, no, Man City were really good. Ended up.
'Cause it's-
Man United are just a bit shit though.
Because
The only
it's
man.
like a
the only
destruction derby, the PS1 game,
yes.
I think.
It was 3-1 last night. And the only goal Man United got was an own goal. The only people that could score were Man City. But Man United having issues with their coach every time. There's a game. There's people. His name's Mark Skinner. So everyone's got every Manchester
Mr.
United
Skinner.
game. People's got signs that say Skinner out
Oh, really?
every game consistently.
Wow.
It's like a consensus that they all hate this guy.
Right.
You can start doing that with the Arsenal coach, I think. But coming up all like tonight or like tomorrow morning, Everton play Liverpool. If Liverpool beats Everton, they're actually going to go into 4th, and Manchester United's going to go down to 5th. So, flop to Man United.
Yeah.
Bristol's playing Tottenham.
Yeah, poor old Bristol. It's beyond the relegation thing's probably beyond question at this point. I was see, we have no means to watch it, not legally, but the women's championship is quite close actually.
Is it?
I think Sunderland is winning, and then Crystal Palace is second.
Yes, I did.
There's one game in it,
Mm.
and then I can't remember who's third, but there's also one game in it, and they're all playing this weekend, so it might sort of mix things up. Up the Palace.
Up the Palace.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah. So we're. It's close.
Yes.
Whereas women's championship is close, so it's quite
Mhm.
exciting. See who we're going to get in
Yes.
the WSL next year, and if they can survive more than 1 year.
Has Bristol only been in for 1 year?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it's their first
rough.
time. Yeah, it's too bad.
Yeah. Leicester are playing Brighton. West Ham playing Chelsea. I'm gonna pray for a West Ham masterclass, because if Chelsea lose, then Man City stays on top.
So that's,
And I'd prefer if Arsenal's not gonna win the league, I'd much prefer Man City to win the league than Chelsea.
the camera game just started.
Oh.
Yeah, so we
Exciting.
might be back in last soon for Old Adelaide, but
Michelle Heyman. And Arsenal's playing Aston Villa, which I'm not, like, honestly, at this point, if we play the same way we did last week, we're going to lose to Aston fucking Villa.
easily.
Let's hope they all pull their heads out of their asses. But then next weekend is the Conti Cup final.
Nice. Remind me
Arsenal and Chelsea.
Oh no. Again.
Yeah. Hey, we did it last year, we can do it this year.
That's true.
Anything's possible with Arsenal because they're really inconsistent.
None of your defenders can get past James. Too good. She just gives a whole lot of them the runaround. You know, she's too powerful.
Yeah, she gives a lot of people the
Need-
runaround.
to get. No, I'm not going to say that.
What?
I'm not going to say McCabe should take a red card for the team, because I wouldn't want anyone to actually purposely inflict injuries on another player. But McCabe probably will anyway.
You can't stop her.
Wait, Conti Cup, is that the one with the blue card?
Yeah. No,
That's FA Cup. Damn it. I do want to see someone
I
get
want
a
to
blue
see
card,
a blue
see how they
card. I
implement
want to
it.
see how it goes. Like,
Yeah.
I need to see the drama. Anyway, let's move to Europe
What about it?
Champions League.
Nice.
Because
yes.
I actually watched some.
Which one?
I watched Leon.
How?
Dazen.
Oh yeah, because it's not the
All
French
the
league.
Champions League is on.
But then my account wouldn't work because I used a VPN and now I can't log into it, so I have to make another one. I think I was also doing something.
I think you were at work.
I was working. Yay!
I woke up early to watch Leon because I know that I can only watch Leon like once a month when they play Champions League.
Basically, yeah.
Call out, if anyone in Australia, how do you watch regular Leon games? Like, please help us, because we're stupid.
Literally, I've tried using a VPN on DAZN because I know in Europe you can watch the French league on DAZN, but it didn't work.
Can someone please let us know?
Yes, we're desperate.
Desperate. We love Leon so much. We want to watch them. But no, Leon were good in the Champions League. They won.
Yeah.
Yes, they have to play him again because
Mm.
it's like 2 legs for
Yeah.
the quarterfinal.
What was it? 3-1.
2-1.
2-1.
There was one point that Leon was down.
No clean sheet this
I
time.
don't know. I kind of fell asleep on and off throughout it.
That's fair. We were losing at first,
Yes.
and then got 2. But I was only checking periodically.
Carpenter played well. She was like defending like a goalie
Nice, good
some
stuff.
points. What I saw. And Leon won again last night, 7-0.
In France.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had it like the score up while
I-
watching the Man City game because obviously I can't watch it. It was just like my phone kept going boom because I get notifications every time I
Yeah.
get a goal, and it was just like
I think I remember you sending me something, but I still wake up at 5 a.m. even on days off.
no.
And I I check stuff and go back to sleep and then think I've dreamt it. So I have to,
Forgotten
like,
about
a lot
it.
of things I have to double check.
Mm.
What team was it? Do you remember? What was the name of the
The
town?
French team.
Yeah. The
It's
other
like
one.
I don't know how to speak French.
That's fair. Do
but
you
I
have
can
it on the screen?
I can spell it.
Right.
It was like
I don't really know why I'm asking because it's probably not going to be a place I've heard of. I barely know English geography, as you found
It's-
out, so I'm not
I don't
gonna.
know.
I'm not gonna know my French
Lille.
Lily.
I don't know if it's Lily or like
Lily.
Lyle or
Lily. Lily. I don't know.
I'll put it in Google Translate.
I don't know. I don't know why I asked because it's not like I could point to that place on a map and, oh yes, this town.
Anyway, they're a bit crap. Their football team.
Evidently.
And yeah, they lost 7-0 to Carpenter. Got taken off at half time
Right.
because they were already up like 3-0 at half time. I think they just
See, at least with A-League, the bottom team can defeat the top team. Anything can happen. I think with a lot of these European ones, especially France and Spain,
yes. Spain's worse,
the
but
gap is so big. But then in the A-League, the gap is like there's a gap.
at least
but
in
you can
France,
still have Canberra beat-
France, you've got. I've seen
Oh.
a lot of people arguing which is more of a farmers' league, France or Spain. And at least in France, you've got, a few. Like you've got at least 3 top teams.
3 half decent teams. Spain.
You got
1.
one.
Basically.
I'm not counting Real Madrid. They do not count. They're good against everyone else, but if you can't beat the top team, then it's like.
Yeah.
And if you get knocked out of the Champions League with 1 measly point,
Yeah.
it's not good.
That's shameful. That's bad.
Pathetic team.
So, no. I'm keen for a Chelsea Lyon final. Or do you think it would just be like, I can't remember the groups, how the brackets worked.
I think.
Who's Barca going up against in the semi-finals or
If they win.
quarters?
I don't. I need to find like a bracket.
Don't look it up now. It's not that important.
I'm looking. I can find it right now. I've got it.
Matt, you can
Okay.
look stuff up if you could do the editing.
Barcelona, if they win, will have to play the winner of Chelsea and Ajax. I think Chelsea won their first game against Ajax.
Right. So it can't be a Barca-Chelsea final.
Which is good because that would be really annoying in
It's
day
like
on
the most
Twitter.
obnoxious fucking
Sorry
teams.
to Barcelona fans and Chelsea fans, but you guys are really annoying. That's like
Yeah.
everyone though, so we're gonna get got.
Well,
It
it's
seems like everyone's a Barcelona fan, and I
'cause
don't blame them because they're a winning
they
team,
win.
and a lot of people like, it's like the best Spanish players, and then some.
eh,
A lot of people like have some of the players on Barcelona have like cult followings.
it's just basic in that. Like, why follow Barca? Because you don't even have to watch the games because you know they're just gonna win. Like, it's just like
Don't
there's
be
just so
basic.
little competition
Follow
within Spain.
Real Madrid and suffer all the time.
Yeah.
But yeah, people are saying Chelsea Lyon final. I'd want that just to watch like Lyon thrash Chelsea.
Barca's gonna beat Chelsea.
Probably it'll probably be a Barca Lyon final again, which can go either way because I think they've. Last time it was a Lyon Barcelona final. Lyon won.
Right. Oh,
So
good. Keen.
Mm.
Looking forward to it.
we're rooting for Lyon.
At this point, it's probably like The only like big game left in the year, apart from the Olympics, where it's like you don't know what's gonna happen, because the WSL, it's basically over. You might as well just call it now. Nothing's gonna change. Chelsea's gonna win, then City, then Arsenal might drop into fourth.
Don't really
if they're
want
that
to.
shit. Arsenal's gonna lose against Chelsea next week. That's basically why not even do it? Why not? Why
Well, they might beat them again. Anything can happen in the Conti Cup.
they're not gonna?
Stranger things have happened before.
They're not gonna. I think maybe this is the beginning of like a Arsenal flop era, and it's gonna last years.
Not.
They're just gonna drop and drop. Not really, because they've got loads of money,
Yeah.
but like they can only drop so far.
Mm.
But you know,
I think it's like Arsenal will want to keep that third because that's a Champions League spot.
they'll
top-
want to keep that third. They want to get into first, but they're not going
Liverpool and Man
to.
United are not gonna get up over Arsenal. There's like 2 games between Man United and Arsenal. Like,
You don't think Arsenal can lose 2 games in a row? They can.
they can, but
So easily.
hope that they can pull their heads out of their asses and get it together.
See what happens.
I did write Real Madrid here just to not much to complain about. They won. Oh, they're playing Barcelona.
Wait.
Last time I watched that, I only got through about a half. If I might set my alarm, wake up. I'm sure Ras will be on the bench, and I'll go back to bed.
Tonight?
It's at like 3 a.m.
Yeah.
I'm sure Ras will be on the bench, so I won't have to watch it.
Easy.
Knowing my luck, they'll put her on. They'll start her, and I'll have to watch it. But yeah, like, knowing my luck, they're gonna start Rasso for the first time in like 2 months, and I'm gonna have to fucking watch a disaster class.
Maybe. I think I'll catch the end.
I
It was
wouldn't
still-
bother.
It was. I have to wake up anyway.
Well, the Arsenal game starts at 5:15. So
No, the Madrid one.
yeah, but again, I wouldn't bother.
Arsenal who?
Aston Villa.
So, I'll check the score when I'm at work. I can watch Arsenal lose against Villa in real time.
Yay. Last thing is that there are new kits. The new international kits.
Yeah, we were going to review them, weren't we?
Yes.
I just don't have pictures of them.
I've got pictures.
Let's talk about England kit drama.
The woke kit. Well, they're basically, a lot of it's reporting that the little cross on the back is like inspired by the bisexual flag, or one on the away kit is like the lesbian flag and the trans flag.
But it's not the bisexual flag because it's not the same colours. It's just
It's
similar
not.
colours.
No, they've actually come out and said it's inspired by the colours of the 1966 kit,
Yeah,
which it is.
it's like the training kit specifically. I think it just had the sort of trim. This is what I was going to say earlier. The controversy, Nike did it on purpose. They knew this was going to happen. They intentionally did it to be provocative, to get people mad, to get into the news. You know,
Yeah.
brands have been doing it for years, since the Keurig thing. You know, it's always intentional. Like, and big company like Nike, yeah, they knew it was going to happen, dude. They were counting on people getting worked up, calling it woke, because all publicity is good publicity, right? If it gets people talking about the kit, that's good for them, because it's like more people looking at it.
It's
The real
more
crime here is the
pride
price.
nonsense. My favourite one was they said they put Saint Woke of Pronouns on the back. Like, damn, Saint Woke of Pronouns goes hard. That was very funny. But
It's too
someone said, I don't
expensive.
think it's either. I think they just thought it matched the colour of the shirt better.
Yeah.
You're not right. Like,
Yeah.
it does look quite nice with the shirt.
It is. It's a really nice kit.
It's a really
I'm just not
nice
going to buy it
kit.
'cause it's too expensive, bro.
I'm going to buy a fake one.
good idea. Like, I'm not made of money here. It's outrageous money.
Why would I give England money?
True. Yeah.
I feel better paying top dollar for a Matilda's kit because I'm supporting football in Australia.
True. Yeah. That's my justification for buying a fancy
Right.
one,
Okay.
which I still haven't done,
Yes.
but I probably should.
Mm-hmm.
Is that it? Is that all? Is that all you
No.
had to say on it?
No.
You've just gone quiet.
We can. I'm looking. I had nothing to say more about that.
Right.
Let's look at some and see if there's any other particular. Oh, the South Korean one was really cool. Did you see that one?
Let's see.
That's nice.
Nice. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, I think it's a bit derivative.
Derivative.
Yeah.
How so?
The marble effect.
Oh right.
In it, it's like this. It's like derivative. It's like that, but in
Ah.
black.
Bit yeah.
We need We need like separate computers.
I know.
We need a desk. You know.
Croatia, boring.
When do we justify buying a desk and a set?
When we, not now. I think we need way.
But it's
If we get that Rebel sponsorship.
kind of a shitty
Look at the
podcast without a
Netherlands one.
desk. Fuck off. because
Orange.
because that
Look at
just
the away
reminds me
one.
of the Netherlands one. Just reminds me of fucking Max fans. You
They're in
know.
the orange. Anything else?
No offense
Portugal
to
away is.
Ellie's missus. I'm sure she's lovely. She just plays for the wrong national team.
Poland. That feels very That gives big Poland energy.
Very.
That one.
Yeah.
Turkey also gives big Turkey energy because that's basically just the flag.
It's not the most creative, but
No.
it's less is more.
Brazil is Brazil.
Mm.
They're all doing the little collar thing. I think that's just the Nike thing. The Norway one, I think it's cool. Kind of looks like toothpaste a little bit. But
Yeah, with the stripes.
I like the away kit better. And it's got a really cool font on the back.
Yeah,
And I think that logo is like holographic.
nice.
China is just red. USA.
Boring. I like the current one. It's
The away
cool.
kits, and then it like there's like the top of the shorts is red, and it like goes into it.
That's
But then if people tuck their shirts, you won't get the effect.
that would look cool with the shorts.
Canada is Canada. Nigeria. Yeah, the Korean one. Why'd they lay it out like that? That's a really weird picture. Is that all you got for me? Okay, well those were just the Nike ones. I can't. But no, the England one was the only one that had a real big stir.
Yeah,
Over absolutely nothing.
yeah.
If you don't like a football kit, don't buy it. Like, if the team I support puts out a shirt that I think is ugly, I'm not going to sit here and, complain about it. I just won't buy it. Like,
I don't even know what was the woke part.
it's not woke.
Like, I don't think
People just call anything woke. Like, no one can define the term. These people who use woke as like a negative connotation can't even define woke because everyone has a different definition of it.
Did you see the one of Farage was whinging about you can't change the flag, but back in the day his party was selling flags that was like the Union Jack but desecrated with a pound sign and UKIP in big letters in that nasty shade of purple that they stole from Cadbury.
The Cadbury purple. But there's also like so many kits in the past they have done like a play on the Union Jack or on the St. George's Cross. Like it's to everyone being like, you can't change it. They do it all the time, and Scotland does it all the time as well with theirs. Like, it's only a problem now because you think it's woke, whatever woke means. You're just looking for something to complain about because your life's too easy.
Oh yeah, it's like if your biggest problem is this shirt from a sport you probably don't even watch. I envy you.
If you've already got an England
In
shirt,
this
just
cost of living, to worry about
well, everyone's saying like
shirts.
in England, there's like thing like poverty's on the rise higher than it's been in the last 30 years, and you're
That's-
sitting here worried about a football
That's
shirt.
what I've heard. I've never been back in 8 years, but I've heard nothing but bad things, like progressively worse things out of that
Conservative
country.
government in it.
Well, yeah, it's been like how many years? It's been a lot of years at this
Yeah.
point.
Mm.
I did like old mate Keir Starmer. He's probably his sort of his strongest position, his strongest stance he's taken on anything is this fucking
He didn't
shirt.
like it. Yeah, he didn't like it, did he?
Like that man will not he won't take a stance on anything.
It's just a wet paper towel.
Exactly, and he's gonna be the next prime minister by default because the other guy's just more popular,
No
more
one,
unpopular.
no one wants Rishi back.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just funny. Woke. What is woke?
Say woke pronouns.
Say woke of pronouns. Title for the episode.
Yeah.
Say woke of pronouns. Might get taken down. We'll get hate comments.
Can't. Let's call it.
Well, that was.
Let's
the last
call it.
thing
I've
to
nothing
talk
else to
about.
say.
That was the last thing we had to talk about.
No, it's good because if we'd have done this first, I would have been thinking about Saint Woke of pronouns for the entire duration.
No gamer tag. New Steam name.
That's good. It's good.
Yeah.
I
it
wish
is
I'd
good.
thought of it.
I just like all the memes, like the one I sent you with the police rise to the national anthem. It was tub thumping. And the new like flag. I've just really been enjoying all the memes of it. It's so much to get worked up or like get worked up over nothing. I can't even fucking talk. Let's call it. Thanks, guys.
Bye.
We talked for a lot longer than I thought we would. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye.
Don't go be too woke. You'll
Yeah.
get in trouble.
Real.
Love you. Bye.